What's up everyone, Alessandro here and welcome to this update video on some altcoins and also new upcoming altcoins, because right now that we have the Bitcoin dominance dropping below significant support levels, I believe that we are going to see a big altcoin season. So welcome everyone, my name is Alessandro, I'm here to update you every day whatever is going on here in the crypto space since 2017. So shout out to everyone that is here since quite some time, and of course make sure to be subscribed on this channel. Our community is getting bigger and bigger, and also follow me over on X, TikTok, Telegram and so on. All other social media platforms are here in the video description, especially here on X, guys. We have over 1,400 people as well. And also here I'm posting always new stuff and all my videos here as well. So that's why make sure to be subscribed there as well. And today, of course, we're gonna have a look into some altcoins, guys, that of course, remember, are always high risk. Everything in the crypto space is high risk, of course, so always do your own research. I'm also not a financial advisor. Everything in this video, all the contents that I'm doing, all tutorial videos and so on, and reviews about exchanges and new upcoming coins and so on, are just my own opinions, and I'm sharing everything that I'm buying and selling and trading with you here on YouTube, guys. And of course, also everything is no financial advice, and those are all my own price predictions. And now that I'm seeing the Bitcoin dominance for the first time starting to be bearish after basically 2021, when we bottomed out down here with the Bitcoin dominance, you can see that Bitcoin basically had a big rise here, and this is the dominance. It means that during this phase, most money went into Bitcoin here in the crypto space. And now for the first time you can see that we are potentially breaking out to the downside below the 50 weekly moving average. Since 2021 we never had that. We just continued to rally on and always kept the 50 weekly moving average as the last resort for the dominance, and basically afterwards have seen always a big bounce and continuation to the upside. Now for the first time it looks like that we are having weekly closes below of it, and if we keep now the weekly closes below the 50 weekly moving average here over the next coming weeks and months, we're most likely gonna drop to much lower levels. Maybe we're gonna test again the 50 level, maybe the 40 level, or even go lower than that. And that would mean, in theory, that we will see a big altcoin season, guys. And that's why right now it is possible that the best thing to do is, of course, to stay with altcoins or to invest into altcoins instead of being in Bitcoin, because a lot of money will switch from Bitcoin over into altcoins if this happens. And of course I still keep 90% of my money into Bitcoin. This is what I'm doing. But if I would have now fresh fiat on the sideline, since I'm almost all in, but if I wouldn't be all in, then of course I would probably buy more altcoins like Ethereum, Tron, Solana. I have basically the coins that you can see here in green. Those are the ones that I'm still holding now. Some of them, of course, I held in the past but sold in the last couple of years. But those are the ones that I'm holding yet, like Pepe, Doge, Trump, Ordinals, Solana, and so on. And of course, I'm buying also into new upcoming coins that are not yet listed out on exchanges that are upcoming. Of course, here also high risk, but the good thing is that you can buy early and of course also stake those coins as soon as possible to then accumulate more and more. And I think that the Bitcoin dominance will drop significantly here in the next coming weeks, especially as long as we are below the 50 weekly moving average here. And therefore, of course, I'm watching out for new coins. You can get them here in the video description, guys, all of them. And one of them is currently offering the highest API, which is Wall Street Ponke, this one over here. And Wall Street Ponke is this one over here. It is kind of a meme coin about Ponke, of course, kind of a new version of Ponke. It is already featured in different crypto websites out there. But the good thing about this one here is that first of all, it is still in the very early access phase, so this one has just getting started basically. And if you're buying in early, then of course you have this high API, as you can see here, over 1000% API. That means that if you're buying in early for this price per token, you're basically buying at the very early stage, so you can buy thousands of those coins like I did. And of course, thanks to the high API, you keep accumulating more and more coins. And that means that the more this one takes to come out at some point, and also you can of course accumulate more and more by the time this one is coming out. At the end, once this one is launching, you're gonna have a nice big bag of those tokens. And this is what I'm always doing with those new coins. I'm always buying early as soon as possible. before everyone is jumping in, because like that you can accumulate more and more coins, like here on this one. If you look out, for example, for others that are very hyped right now, like token 6900, also here there are different articles talking, of course, first of all about SPX 6900. That was a similar one, this one here, that also came out a few weeks and months ago, and you can see the performance that this one did. And token 6900 is, for example, one of the next ones that should be doing the same thing, at least based on the website and also different articles out there. I bought also into token 6900 here, just to be in this coin as well. And here the thing is that if you're buying now, for example, this one will launch at a hard cap of 5 millions. Now they are almost at 2 million, so almost halfway done. And here you see that the API is only 35%. That means that if you're buying into this coin, you have to basically invest with the money that you want to invest into this coin here, and you're not getting so much rewards. Of course, it is also good if you want to buy into this one, but just keep in mind that the staking rewards are very low. So maybe it's not even necessary to stake the coins here, because also remember, whenever you're staking the coins, after launch, also you're gonna continue to stake the coins and keep getting coins here on the website, as long as you're not claiming the coins. So you can do that also after launch. But whenever you're staking the coins, there is always a lockup period, and normally that is 7 days after launch. And afterwards, of course, anytime you can claim the tokens, but also then the staking finishes. And as long as the staking is high, or you're bullish for the token, the longer, of course, you can keep it, because like that you can accumulate more and more tokens. And this is what I'm doing here with the new coins that are launching. Also, Bitcoin Hyper is a very hyped one. Here we have 130% staking rewards. Also here I'm accumulating more coins. And this one is very hyped, raised now over 8.3 million, so like 8 millions more than Wall Street Ponke. And here that's why also the API of course dropped a lot. And this one is so hyped because it is kind of a layer 2 on top of Bitcoin that should come out, and hopefully also it will be a good one, where also we can create meme coins, dApps and so on top of Bitcoin. That of course could revolutionize everything and basically push the chain of Bitcoin also a lot. That would be helpful. And of course also I think that that's why it is most likely hyped, or people that are getting freshly on board, it is possible that they are seeing Bitcoin Hyper, that the name Bitcoin is in it, and also cheap price and early access phase and so on, and also hyped, more and more articles coming out also about this new Bitcoin Hyper and so on. And that's why I think that also this one is getting so hyped. And I bought, of course, also into this one here, guys. And if you want to get access, here you're gonna find the links to all of them: Bitcoin Hyper, Snorter, Token 6900, of course, Wall Street Ponke, and so on. Wall Street Ponke is the only one that is basically a Ponke coin. Also, Ponke had its great time. If it's coming back, then of course it's possible that also Wall Street Ponke, the hype will come back on this one here as well. And it is mentioned in different crypto websites. We don't have a launch date yet here. That's why it's of course high risk to invest into this one here as well. This one is also going to offer this e-learning platform as well. But I'm in general bullish for all new altcoins and of course existing altcoins. Some of course will perform better, maybe some of them less. But whenever the Bitcoin dominance is dropping so hard, then we're gonna see of course most of the altcoins popping like crazy, like popcorns, really like popping, because just of the Bitcoin dominance. And people maybe are looking at Bitcoin, they see $100,000 or $200,000 per Bitcoin and they think crazy, I can never afford one Bitcoin. Instead of buying some sats, they then go over to altcoins, because like XRP or Wall Street Ponke or any other Bitcoin Hyper or Solana or Ethereum, you can at least buy a few of them. And this is what I think also many people are thinking whenever they're buying, they're coming basically fresh here in the crypto world in, and are buying basically randomly some altcoins and new cryptos that are launching. And that's why I think that also there is a big hype around those new coins that are not out on exchanges yet, because everyone tries to catch like the ones that could explode. And that's why I bought into all of them. And Wall Street Ponke is of course also one that I bought in the very early stage phase, just to get those high API as soon as possible, because if somehow here the big hype is starting and many people are jumping on board, then of course here the API will drop significantly lower, and you want to accumulate more and more as long as the API is so high here. Alright guys, that's it for now. The Bitcoin dominance is dropping. Let's see what will happen in the next coming weeks, but I believe that the big altcoin season here is in front of us, and this is of course my opinion and my own TA based on the chart here of the Bitcoin dominance. So stay tuned guys, and be subscribed. I keep you updated every day, of course, whatever is going on here in the crypto space. So thank you for watching, stay tuned, and we're gonna see us all in the next one. Bye for now.